Hey, what do you say? This is Chuck with CyberSmart Web Marketing Solutions. And today I'm experimenting with a different screencast software. My Cam Studio has really been aggravating me today. The audio-video sync is not in alignment and I can't fix it. So I'm trying something else today. In my last video, I was talking about marketing solutions and all the different options out there for off-page SEO, 2.0 sites, all the article submissions, all the types of things that you can use to give your site cyber power and get people to come to your website when you're showing up in natural search listings. Now, there was many options to choose from, and you can actually get lost trying to decide what to use, and it can become quite confusing. And one of the things I mentioned in there with all those options is, you might not have to employ them all. You maybe just using a YouTube channel and LinkedIn or Dig or a few things would work for you. And what that depends on is the competition, the other websites that are using your keywords. And that's what's going to determine how much cyber force that you have to use. So this is just going to be a real brief general description of some of the things to look for when sizing up competition. You can get very technical, and and even some of the tools I'm showing you can give even more in-depth information than what I'm giving today. But this is just a short overview of some things to look for, and one tool that I'd like to show you, and it's called SEO Quake. And it's free, and it works with Firefox. And I'll show you what that's going to do here shortly. It's going to help give us a lot of extra information about websites that you don't normally get in your normal search results. So if we go over to our word tracker tool, and if you're not familiar with word tracker, this is a great free keyword tool. There's also a paid version, but I use the free. And what I use this for generally is I don't put long tail keyword phrases in here. I put short ones. So we're just going to use Chicago dog, and we're going to see what comes up. Let's say that we have a dog grooming parlor or something in Chicago. And what this tool gives me is all the daily search volumes and all the different phrases that Matt's is real popular here in Chicago, I see. So we will pick one out here just for this. How about dog walkers? Chicago. This says that there's 5 people a day searching for that keyword phrase. Okay. Now, I don't use this tool alone. The other tool, and it gives you a lot more information, is the Google keyword tool. It's free. And the same thing, you put your keyword phrase in there, and it's going to give you not ideas. Now, this is what's great about this. This is not brainstorming. This is not being creative of what we might think people are searching for or anything like that. We want to know what people are really searching for. We don't want to mess around with what we think. And this is telling us that dog walkers in Chicago is getting about 1,900 search queries a month. Okay, and there's other variations that are also getting search queries. Now, what's great about this is you're going to want to save the relevant keyword phrases here to later use in your title tags and your keywords and even blog post titles and stuff like that for your SEO. So this is a great tool, and there's a lot of other things you can do with it. But basically, this is a great idea to get your keywords and your tags and all that kind of stuff and see what's really going on. So if we do a Google search, and we're going to check out the competition for dog walkers in Chicago. Okay, a few things to look at here. The first one is the results of how many people pages are listed here, and we see it's a little over 1 million. Okay, and that's getting up there into stiff competition for sure. Here you have your standard page, people that pay, and we want to stay off that because you just lose money doing that. Now, in the last video, I told you about the local business center and how important it was to use that as a free advertisement. And if you notice right here, before we get into the natural search listings, the map is showing all the different places. So if you utilize this, your site could very well be in this listing, and it's very powerful. It works for my business as well. So here's the SEO Quake bar. You can see it right down here. And what this is telling us is the page rank. Does it have a site map? This site does not. A lot of time, the age, there's a way to get to it. A lot of time, here's one. This site is from 2003, which is kind of old in cyber years. So this SEO Quake gives you a lot of extra information without having to go to the website. Hey, I want to just mention one warning with this SEO Quake. I have it displayed, if you get this, I have it displayed so it's on the page. When you originally install it, it also puts a bar up at the top of your website. Something really weird happens with it. Let me warn you about it. If you use Amazon affiliate link codes, for some reason when you make a new blog post, this SEO Quake code sticks in the WordPress. I have no idea. So I just disabled the part that goes on the top, and I just use what's on here on the Google page. And I have no idea why it does that, and just a little warning on that. But that's the SEO Quake, to give you some extra information. Then the other thing to do is to go ahead and check out and see who's listing here. And there's some things that we can look at to evaluate this site. The first one is they're always look at their title tag. And this one is too long. They have too much up there, actually. And again, they have their keyword phrases, and that's what you're going to want to put up here is your keyword phrases. I would have cut that off right about here. This is too many characters. Okay. But that's the first thing to look at. Let's look at another title tag real quick and see if we can find somebody who has a bad one. Okay, and this one's too short. See? We're like the three little bears here. One's too short and one's too long. So both of these sites that I just looked at, and this is just a classified listing. These are easy to beat, believe it or not. So you look at the title tags, and then there's a few things. We'll look at one more site. And just look at the, okay, here's something I noticed right away. And you notice it too. This is all photographs. Here's some text in here. Not a lot. It's got some anchor text links, but it's not to the right word. This is about dogs, not insurance. So yeah, this is also, I don't know what platform this is. It's not WordPress, that's for sure. I don't think. Yeah. So this is a site that I'm looking at here with the that I would be able to beat. So you're looking at the title tags. You're looking at how they've linked, how much text they have. You know, a lot of these sites will have mostly photographs. Those are going to be a little bit easier to beat. Again, consider the age a lot of times more so than the page rank. A lot of times that has a lot more to do with it. You know, if you see a site that's from 2000 or 2002, that's going to be hard to beat. But always remember that there's 10 slots here. Okay, so you want to look around, and you can get a lot of. Everybody talks about the top page, but don't neglect the second page either, because I get a lot of traffic from page 2. I want to show just one other thing here real quick, just to get another idea of what's going on. Any keyword phrase, if you put it in quotation marks, I'm going to show you what happens here. This is saying that there's over 1 million people listed for this keyword phrase. And what that actually means is that these words are included on pages. If you put it in parentheses and then you click search again, you're going to get a different number. Right. Now we're down to 91,000, which I like it when things are under 100,000. That means that I got a good chance of getting in there. Another factor to consider. So what this means is that there's that many pages that are actually contending for some of these keywords. Home, Windy City Dog Walkers. Let's see what's up here. Just to look at the page. Windy City Dog Walkers, Chicago Dog Walkers. It's almost a perfect title tag they have there. Nice, lots of text. Pretty nice little site there. Another thing I look for, is there a blog? So you don't see no blog. And I talk a lot about the power of blogging for business, and this is why. This guy's probably done with this website. Here's the other thing. When you notice there's not a blog or a place where they update regularly, this probably has not been changed in a long time. Well, when we're using a blog, we're going to always be having fresh content. So those are just a few of the things to look for. Like I said, I could go way more in depth, but due to YouTube's 10-minute time limit, that is all we have for today. So peace, and come back again. Thanks.